welcoming you to the New Orleans State Palace Theater for a much
people you've hurt in the past and apologize. 30 minutes now remain. You call up your best friend for one last gaming session. You laugh, you cry, you almost forget what's about to happen. 20 minutes left, so you go even bigger. You empty your bank account and give away to charities to everyone in need. But then you check the time. 10 minutes left.
All right, fellas, let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
little get-to-know you here in the opening round, scheduled for 10.
If you were given an hour to live,
Teddy, when you size up a guy who clearly likes to fight on the inside, what advantages does he have?
Well, probably where most people are not looking. They're looking at the physical advantage. He's probably a strong, put-together sort of guy to want to fight on the inside, but mentally he has an advantage because he's ready to go into dark places. He's ready to go into ugly places.
Lights out, hit by a right hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, big shot there. That shot crashes in, and now he crashes to the canvas.
You get lazy with your jab, you get sent to the canvas.
give away every last cent to homeless, to charities, to everyone in need. But then you check the time. 10 minutes left. You visit your family.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy. If you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
That was a miss by Lights Out. Lights Out, so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing.
You're scared.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
Doesn't care.
Lights Out's right hand soars well that time. The flash is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. And a right hand lands flush. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
Charities to everyone in need.
A demolished big shot. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down the second time?
Get up! Get up! Get up! 2, 3, 4, 5.
Made it all count. If you were
Nice one. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Lights Out.
30 minutes.
Targeting that midsection now with the combo.
20 minutes left.
See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand.
Every last cent to the homeless, to charity.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. The Flash is scoring with that right hand. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter-punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Harry brings the jab right hand.
First, you're scared to the core because you're not
able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Now you're seeing stamina right here. How can they possibly keep up this pace? Minutes ago in this round, and they have been all out.
I know how I feel, Joe, myself. I mean, I feel like I've been on a roller coaster, except I'm not sitting, I'm standing.
Gets rid of that effort. on his own. The Flash is doing well here with that two-punch combination. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Good block by Lights Out. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Stay away from those, come on!
If you were given an hour to live,
Good right hand.
what would you do? First, you're scared to the core.
Lights Out is proving to be elusive. The Flash is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Able to show you his blocking ability. Flash's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Lights Out.
Give away every last cent to the homeless.
And this round comes to an end.
Keep it up. That's it now. Nice work out there. We got it. Keep fighting smart.
Round number 4 underway. The Flash has only won one round, but it was a significant round, Teddy.
Yeah, he scored a knockdown. Obviously, he knows that he got that extra point there. And more importantly, he knows for the future he can hurt the guy.
Not with fear, but with peace. Because at last,
Fine looking right hand by Lights
you
Out.
were given an hour to
He
live.
just missed that shot up top.
At first, you're scared to the core because you're not ready to go. But time doesn't care. 50 minutes. Now we're
You gotta get some of that too now.
The Flash is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark.
Don't let it get at you.
Gaming session. Laugh. You almost forget what's about to happen. 20 minutes left, so you go even bigger. Empty your bank account and give away every last cent to the homeless, to charities, to
Good job protecting himself. A little head hunting with the right. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Oh, that's gotta hurt. How is this gonna go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
If you were given an hour to live, what would you do? At first, you're scared to the core because you're not ready to go.
Lights Out's ability to get up from that knockdown has to be admired. But I don't know that this fight's gonna go much longer here.
Well, if he doesn't grab on, it's not.
First, you visit all the people you've hurt in the past and apologize. 30 minutes now remain. You call up your best friend for one last gaming session. You laugh, you cry, you almost forget what's about
Good combination to the head.
20 minutes left, so you go even bigger.
Takes you 10 seconds to go in the fourth.
Every last cent
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Flash.
you need, but finally you check the time.
And the round comes to an end. Lights out. Well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
You're scared to the core because you're not ready.
The Flash's combination punching is working well here.
50 minutes so you decide to make your final hour count. First,
comes with the right.
You've hurt, lost, and apologized. 30 minutes now remain. You call up your best friend for one last gaming session. Cry. You almost forget.
A rousing left hand by Lights Out.
So you go even bigger. Empty your bank account and give away.
There it is! Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old-timers would say, take a walk around the block.
They ask you why you're acting so strange, but you're too scared.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Jab right hand. The Flash's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
Move it, move it.
First, you're scared to the core.
Little head hunting with the left.
Time doesn't care.
He is in a real bad spot. Big shot comes crashing home. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Lend your bank account and give away every last cent to the homeless, to charities, to everyone in need. But then you check the time. 10 minutes left. Visit your family. Hug them. They ask you why you're acting so strange, but you're too scared to tell them. 1 minute left. You're sitting alone, waiting to go. Not with fear, but with peace.
And it's over. Look at this. The Flash's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
Alongside Teddy.
So you go even bigger. You empty your bank account and give away every last cent to the homeless, to charities, to everyone in need. But then you check the time. 10 minutes left. You visit your family and hug them hard. They ask you why you're acting so strange, but you're too scared to tell them. 1 minute left. You're sitting alone, waiting to go. Not with fear, but with peace, because at last, you made it all count. If you were given an hour to live, what would you do? At first, you're scared to the core, because you're not ready to go. But time doesn't care. 50 minutes now remain, so you decide to make your final hour count. First, you visit all the people you've hurt in the past and apologize. 30 minutes now remain. You call up your best friend for one last gaming session. You laugh, you cry, you almost forget what's about to happen. 20 minutes left, so you go even bigger. You empty your bank account and give away every last cent to the homeless, to charities, to everyone in need. But then you check the time. 10 minutes left. You visit your family and hug them hard. They ask you why you're acting so strange, but you're too scared to tell them. 1 minute left. You're sitting alone, waiting to go. Not with fear, but with peace, because at last, you made it all count. If you were given an hour to live, what would you do? At first, you're scared to the core because you're not ready to go. But time doesn't care. 50 minutes now remain, so you decide to make your final hour count. First, you visit all the people you've hurt in the past and apologize. 30 minutes now remain. You call up your best friend for one last gaming session. You laugh, you cry, you almost forget what's about to happen. 20 minutes left, so you go even bigger. You empty your bank account and give away every last cent to the homeless, to charities, to everyone in need. But then you check the time. 10 minutes left. You visit your family and hug them hard. They ask you why you're acting so strange, but you're too scared to tell them. 1 minute left. You're sitting alone, waiting to go. Not with fear, but with peace, because at last, you made it all count. If you were given an hour to live, what would you do? At first, you're scared to the core, because you're not ready to go. But time doesn't care. 50 minutes now remain, so you decide to make your final hour count. First, you visit all the people you've